What is up, homie? Welcome, you ugly sex face, to the channel. It's Quinn, Star Wars, aka Presidentq, and today we are creating Quinn. Brother, we back, and this game right here, this is one of the original Xbox One games. It was one of the launch titles. One of the first titles to actually take advantage of the face importation from the Kinect. What a great camera the Kinect is. I still feel like there's more potential to it, but nobody ever fully utilized it. But it's definitely awesome to create me on here. So I'm going to go ahead and take you guys through the process. A lot of you probably never saw it before, but this is Kinect Sports Rivals. This is like the third iteration into the series. It took away from the avatars. Like, I know y'all are used to seeing like the cartoony like big-headed avatars, but this time they took it to more of a realistic cartoony point, I guess, if that's a thing. But yeah, I was chilling one day with freaking the homies and my family, and they were like, "Hey, you black man, you stand up." I was like, me? Yeah, they were like, "Yeah, you get up. Listen, we want you to get in the game." I was like, let me see what all this is about. So I stood up, you know what I'm saying? They turned me into some sexy pixel body. I was like, holy crap, that's not me. They were like, "Oh no, that's you." They were like, "Actually, we don't know if it's you. Are you a kid or are you adult?" I was like, well, I think I'm an adult. I mean, I'm not sure. And then they were like, interesting. Are you a man or are you a woman? I was like, you know, I could be both. I'm not sure, you know? I mean, I could be. I'm pretty sure I'm a sexy woman. And I was like, no, wait. I think I'm a man. Yeah, I am a man. So I clicked on the dude, you know, because I got the man parts or whatever, you know. And then I freaking, like, they were like, all right, so we're one step closer to kind of getting you right. You better not be lying about being a dude. I was like, I'm positive, man. I just like check my underwear. I think I'm a dude. So then they were like, all right, now kneel down because you're too tall. I'm like 5'11", 6 foot, so I was too tall for the Kinect, so I had to kneel down so they could get my face to fit into the camera. And then they basically made you look up, down, left, right. You know how most of the face scanning processes are these days. I was like, cool. It was nice. I think it's probably the quickest one I've seen. And maybe that's a good thing, maybe that's a bad thing, because you'll see later that there's a little bit of inaccuracies. I don't know what it is, but you know, it's fine. I think they did a fine job. I look a little bit cartoony, but they're not gonna get everything perfectly right. I don't ever expect, you know, any of the tech these days to get me perfectly right unless I'm freaking having it done by professionals. And they're like, "Hey, test out the facial expressions, Quinn." And I was like, "What? You guys can read my facial expressions?" So I started singing and stuff, and then, like, everybody in the room was laughing. I was like, "I'm serious right now." But yeah, I was like messing around. So like, it's kind of funny. So your character kind of expresses their anger. So like, if I'm getting my butt kicked by my little sister for like the third time in a row in tennis, my guy will start looking livid like I usually am. So that's awesome and very accurate that it's in a game. You know, I wish more games had that. Unless it's 2K, then people will start clowning me. But then, as you can see, my character's getting created. I'm like, holy crap, what's happening? How am I about to look? And I'm like, it's about to look like me, isn't it? And then boom, it kind of looks like me. Like, I was like, what the heck, I'm bald. Not just that, I look like freaking Wesley Snipes mixed with Don Cheadle. Like, what in the world happened to me? I'm black. I'm super black, and you know, I am black without a doubt. I mean, I am part of the chocolate family without a doubt. But I was like, okay, I might be a little too chocolate, you know what I'm saying? A little too chocolate. I mean, there's nothing wrong with being too chocolate. Shout out to all my chocolate brothers out there. Show some love for them. And then I was like, you know, I'll mess with that in a second, but first let's mess with the physiques. I want to see if they show some love to the big boys on here. And yeah, you can actually get pretty big on here, and you can get pretty skinny on here. And I love that. I love variety and body types. I hate games where you can't like mess with your body type. It's kind of weird when games do that. It's like, what the heck? What's the point of having your face in it if you're freaking like it doesn't fit your body? But yeah, I picked my body, you know, try to make it as accurate to my real body as I could. I'm pretty skinny these days. And then I checked out some of the haircuts. I laughed so hard because I was like, dude, this is like the early 2000s haircuts they got on here, like the freaking Backstreet Boys and crap. I was like, what in the world? Who designed these haircuts? Even the afro was from like the NBA Street Volume 2 days. Like, y'all don't know about that. Y'all don't know. But yeah, I freaking thought it was hilarious. Then I was looking through, I was like, man, you actually got some cool haircuts. They got a lot of variety in this. But of course, you know, I had to go to the generic haircut because they ain't, you know how games are these days. It's hard to find freaking that big of a variety for people with short hair. So I'm fine with that. I chose the one with the best hairline because I ain't trying to look like LeBron out here. And then I was like, all right, let's see what else we can do with my guy. I ended up checking the eyebrows because I was like, you know what? I think they gave me eyebrows. And I don't know if they know, but I know I do not have eyebrows, bro. But yeah, I had to take them off. Not really take them off, just more like make them thinner. I have really thin eyebrows. I don't know what's up with that. Because, like, no one else in my family has super thin eyebrows except for me. It's so weird. But, yeah, I took them off. Then I was like, all right, let's check out some of the other stuff they got here. I messed with my skin tone, which I was surprised they didn't have any, like, subhuman stuff. Like, I shouldn't say subhuman, non-human colors. And tell me what y'all think. Do I or do I not look like freaking Jay-Z when I make myself light-skinned? Dude, do I not look like Jay-Z? On the real. I swear I look like Jay-Z, like no lie. But I don't know. I think they made my lips and my nose a little too big. But I think they're doing that because it's like a caricature kind of thing. Like they're kind of like making you a little cartoony, so you're accurate to yourself. Like people know it's you, but it's also like, you know, a cartoony version of you, I guess I could say. So I don't mind. I like being a cartoon. I always wanted to see cartoon Quinn. I like it. I like this look. I like this look of me with the freaking big facial features. You know what I'm saying? Now I moved on to the facial hair, of course. They got a lot of different facial hairs, but most of them don't fit me very well. Like they look very fake on me. Like they don't look right. I don't know what it is about my face, but the beards on here do not work right on them. Maybe it's the beard designs, but they look like they're freaking like little kid like taped on wig beards or something. You know what I mean? Like freaking it looks so wrong. Like I couldn't get it right. And in real life, you know what I'm saying, I got my beard and mustache growing in. It's growing in brown, like red. Like I don't know. It's hard to explain. My hair is growing red. And my facial hair. I don't know what the heck's going on with me, but I'm pretty sure y'all went through that experience where you're like, why do I have a blonde chest hair? Or why is there gray hairs on my back? You know, it's just like random crap like that. You're like, this doesn't make any sense. But that's how I feel right now. And I was looking at the freaking hair colors, and it reminded me of the time when I let my friend David Garcia, Sasquatch, do his thing and create his guy. He did his face scan, and he just went crazy. He made his hair like blue and his mustache like freaking green. And I was like, what are you doing? You're not gonna make yourself accurate? He was like, man, this is how I see myself in real life. I was like, what? What do you mean? This is not how you look. Like, I'm looking at you right now. You do not have blue hair. He was like, no. This is how I feel. I feel like I got blue hair. Therefore, I have blue hair. I was like, you know, do you, man? Well, I like to be as accurate to my real self as possible in these games. That's just how I like to do it. Like, I swear, even on 2K, when I grow my hair out to a fro, I give my guy a fro. And when I cut it down, I cut my guy's hair down. I don't know why I love doing it. I just love freaking being accurate to my real self. Then I ran into a weird problem where I freaking gave myself sideburns because I was like, okay, facial hair is not working for me. I'll just give myself sideburns. But the sideburns were miscolored and it looked pretty gross. Pretty freaking gross. But let's check out the eyes real quick. As you can see, they got plenty of eyes for everybody. If you don't have any of these eye colors, like you're one of those people who have like 2 different eye colors, well, I'm sorry, homie, freaking they don't got you. But everyone else they even got red eyes. I don't know anybody with red eyes, but you know, that's dope. But yeah, I really love the fact that they have all this different variety when it comes to like just creating your character. The only thing you don't really have is sliders to change it around your character's facial features, but you shouldn't have to if they got you right with the scan. You know what I'm saying? Which they got me pretty right. They got me pretty right. It looks pretty accurate to me, I think. I'll put a reference picture once I give it a grade. But yeah, I ended up going back to the freaking sideburns, fixing them. I'm like, I don't think this looks like me. So let's go ahead and freaking fix this. Let's make my sideburns a little bit darker. Because that's not accurate to me. I'm sorry, that is not accurate to me. But yeah, I look at this game and I'm like, dang, they have something for everybody. You're allowed to make you and be free with what you want to do, you know what I'm saying? It's an awesome look. Like freaking the glasses, like there's some freaking people out here who still wear glasses. There's some people out here who wear glasses, man. And you know, a lot of games don't ever like focus on that. Like you realize people are still wearing glasses these days. Contacts haven't taken over everything, but freaking I'm glad that they gave people, you know, the option to put on glasses. As you can see, my dude modeling off his freaking his sexy self right there. I'm just kidding. My guy looks kind of funny. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and switch over to freaking some of the stuff you can add to your guy. You can change your clothes up and stuff. And let me tell you guys, Kinect Sports, it's an underrated game. I think it's one of my top 5 Kinect games, which that's not saying much because there's not a lot of good ones. But you know, actually, the 3 Kinect Sports games that they made are in the top 5 that I freaking, the top 5 games from Kinect that I've played. They're all pretty, like, Rare's done good with them. It's just the fact that there's not really a demand for Kinect games. They're so niche, you know what I'm saying? Like, I play them because, like, you know, I have family or friends around and I feel like whooping somebody in bowling, or I feel like wake racing or something. Like, they're fun. The games are fun, don't get me wrong. This game even has a story, but the fact that not everybody likes the games because they don't like the Kinect, I guess, it just never hopped on. Like, there was so much Kinect hate. It's very unnecessary at the end of the day, but you know, I'm fine with it. I really don't care. As long as they freaking don't give up on the face scanning, I'll be fine. But I have a feeling they are, and I'm gonna be very disappointed when they do, because I feel like face scanning is such an innovative thing, and it's such a great thing to gaming. Like, it immerses you, you know what I mean? You don't feel you'll feel so much more comfortable playing a game knowing, hey, this is me, not just some freaking random guy that kind of looks like me, or freaking doesn't really, you know, it's not really me at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Like, when you play as yourself, you're much more involved in the game, and it seems like people have more fun these days playing as themselves. I don't know why. It's just, I guess it's because it's more relatable. And I like being more relatable to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody's me but me. And even if my guy doesn't talk, which I guess that's better if he doesn't talk, because then I don't want any other person voicing me. But freaking, I like it this way. I like it this way. And let's just check out the clothes. But yeah, tell me what you guys think of the creation on here. Tell me how accurate they got me. I'm gonna go ahead and put the picture on the screen. Boom. And I give this I give it an 8 out of 10 because it's definitely very good. The face scanner is pretty nice. It's pretty on fleek. Could have been a little bit more accurate, but I think that was a little bit due to the lighting I had. I was in low light, so I'm pretty sure if you get in good lighting, it will be really, really accurate. But other than that, I think maybe sliders, that's the only thing that's missing. Because, like, if they do screw up your face, or you freaking want to fix something, like you feel like, man, I got a big nose in real life, I want to fix that. You know what I'm saying? You should have the option to do that, I guess. I mean, it's your body. You should be able to change it up. But yeah, I really like the look of it. I really like the feel of this game. Not just like creation-wise, gameplay-wise, it's pretty fun. You gotta be in a big room to do it, though. Well, that goes for like most of these Kinect games. But yeah, I plan on going through my games library with you guys. And y'all can ask me what y'all want to see me do creating Quinn with next, because this is one of my favorite series, part of my most consistent series. I love this series. I love being able to, you know, just chill and talk to you guys while creating. It's pretty awesome, and plus I get to take you guys through a new creation experience that y'all never seen. You know what I'm saying? It's not just about you playing the game. It's about you seeing games that you've never seen before, and just seeing how developers made their creation processes, because they're all so different these days. So you get to see, and maybe if you're a young game developer out there, or maybe if you want to be a game developer out there, or maybe if you are a game developer, you can look at some of these things and look at how they created them. And I'm just taking you guys through so you guys can see, and you're like, you know, hey man, actually I wouldn't mind freaking taking some of these ideas. These are some pretty innovative things. But yeah, hashtag face scan for life. I feel like that's one of the best things ever. I hope it's around for like as long as it can possibly be, because I love face scanning. But other than that, I guess I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you guys appreciate it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share if you enjoyed this video and you want to see more of this series. And be sure to come back for some more. You already know who it is. It's your boy Presidentq, and we out of here. Peace.